I'm not. I'm trying not to. I'm just waiting for.
You don't utilize your queen at all for me.
You better learn from me. I come to the show, I talk, and I leave. Anything else? Camera, videos, everything. Ricky.
That's right. Because you're the talent.
That's right.
Right.
Now see.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm Nelly, and she the same lunatics.
Wait, but no. What I'm saying is he sees himself as the talent.
That's it.
I'm Eminem, and you Dr. Dre. Yes!
I do all the production, so
Right.
actually.
You are Dr. Dre.
I am Dr. Dre.
You are Dr. Dre.
I am Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
So, if we see any females in the hallway, could you please
I
not put
wasn't
your hands on
indicating
them?
that you have no talent. That wasn't what I was saying at all.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I was saying it was supposed to be boys versus girls.
Oh, I'm sorry. I messed it up. I'm sorry.
Too
You
late.
threw her under the bus, Lazala.
No,
Like for real.
She was like,
I understand where he's coming from. I'm team
yeah.
worker. I'm team worker.
Oh. Oh.
Y'all ready?
That's why I'm
Yeah.
trying to help him.
Hey kids, do you like primus?
I just tell them what to do.
2,
Right.
1.
I'm gonna stick my
All right, we're back with the headline eye part 2 with the queen of Simply Stunning Media, Lazala Piri, Human T-Rex on the ones and twos, and of course, my guests from the show Fall Through the Stoop, Maserati Miyagi Talk Yo Should Maz on IG, and Miss Black Pepper Potts in the building. So, we were talking about current events. First of all, we were talking about the comparison between the WAP video with Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B versus the Lil Nas X when he was, how can I put it to you like this? He was giving Satan, he gave Satan a lap dance. And everybody knows that Lil Nas X is gay, so.
That's your reaction.
Yeah.
Choked up.
So.
You enjoy it that much, Maserati.
I did.
Which one did you enjoy? What did you enjoy?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
We got you all choked up over there.
I mean, I thought it was a creative video. I like the song. You know, the whole concept of, you know what, I'm going to be serious because I didn't watch the whole video.
Thank you. That's what I was waiting on.
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole video. It wasn't my thing, but I understand what he was doing, and I understand the concept of, like, people don't take the actuality of what he was doing and actually look at the video. He did a lap dance for Satan in order to get close to Satan, to snap his neck and put the crown on his head.
Yes, yeah.
So I'm like, y'all are upset. Y'all paying attention to the one part where he did the lap dance, but not where he killed Satan and took the crown and put it on his head. Like,
That's true.
isn't that what the fuck? You supposed to, like, infiltrate the enemy?
But you know why though? People didn't even catch any of that part, and that wasn't the reason. Although I'm glad you caught it. People didn't catch any of that part because they were so focused on his sexuality for him being gay.
Exactly.
That's why.
Exactly.
Here's the thing about the whole thing. Now I don't do the same thing, and I got the end. I'm like, somebody told me about the end of it. I'm like, all right, you know, fighting his demons and things of that nature. Everybody who was talking about how bad the Lil Nas X video was, still listens to R. Kelly pissing ass. So half these people, so it's like, let me just explain. Lil Nas X didn't get this approval, just like the WAP being with Megan and Cardi being on the Grammys. Somewhere there's a Christian white man who's molesting a 15-year-old girl who approved it.
Or a 15-year-old boy.
Right. So like, here's the thing, you know. So
and he's a priest.
Right. So yeah. So
Catholic.
so
And he's
the
slipping under the rug.
right. So.
Altar boy. I mean, we can go on and on.
Well, like there's the thing about it is the point I'm trying to make here is that there's a lot of sin that goes on behind closed doors that is not even put on camera, made by executives, things of that nature. If you want to look at a demon, look at that asshole that killed George Floyd, the cop. Period. So.
I have a question for everyone before I ask the main question that I told you about. Mm-hmm. You weren't here, so you just get to be surprised. So,
well, Lord
the
Jesus.
question I have to ask first is, and this is for everyone, do you think someone being gay is a choice?
No.
I gotta say yeah.
Okay.
Like, it's their choice.
No. That's not even the main question. Hold on. I got one more, and I'm gonna ask the real one. Okay. Do you think taking drugs is a choice?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, why is it no one is looking at DMX and calling him a bad role model, but everybody's pointing the finger at Lil Nas X?
Right.
Because these things happen around the same time. And now, I love DMX. And I'm just asking this to ask a question, but the first time he took those drugs, that was your choice. Now, you getting addicted is one thing, because I get addiction. I'm not saying that. I'm saying when you made the decision the first time to take a drug.
Didn't you say like somebody slipped into the drug or something?
I heard that kind of yesterday.
I've heard that.
I thought I
But
heard
I
something
feel like
that,
DMX did get a bad rap for many years between both the drugs and all the kids, and that he wasn't taken care of.
Right.
Nobody condemned him to
There's
hell
somebody
for
calling
his
in.
bad
Oh,
role
no.
model.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't think
I don't
nobody's
think
ever.
nobody was
I don't
looking
think
at
they
We
were
never
DMX
looked at
the
him
way
as a
they
role
think.
model though.
Right.
But why would you look to Little Nas X to be?
I wouldn't.
No,
He
do
made
no.
a song to hit their kids like.
But that was one song.
It don't
One,
matter.
and I don't
Right.
think it. I don't know if did he intentionally target at the kids or
No.
he just
No,
worked
he
for
just
kids?
made it.
No.
Well, then
He
it's
just
not
made
his
it.
fault.
If you listen to the lyrics of Old Town Road, he's talking about sipping lean and all. Like
Right.
that's not a
That's
kid's
not a kid's
kid's
song.
Okay, so then that's not his fault that kids ended up grabbing. He didn't even make
Kids
it.
gravitate to a lot of stuff, and you got to protect your kids from a lot of stuff. I mean, we're fathers, Maz. You know, he got a 9-year-old in it. You got a what? How old is your son? Okay, so is the man. We got a caller online. Caller, are you there? Hello, you on the headline eye with Larry H? Oh my God!
Hey.
Jay Price, the queen with the gold mic, is calling in. What's going on? You got Jay like.
I am great, and I'm happy to hear from you. Thank you for calling in today. What's going on with you, Jay Price? Okay.
What's up? So this is the queen with the gold mic, who is one of the original founders of the Headline Eye. You know, along with me, she has taken up a new mantle over in. How are they treating you over there at Ashtabula? So we were talking about we were on the subject of DMX's overdose that led to his heart attack. What do you think about what happened to DMX, and who would you like in the verses? Earth, Wind and Fire and the Isley? Uh-huh. I am not saying anything.
Well, there's nothing for you. I mean, you can compliment another man. Now, wait a minute. You can compliment another guy.
I'm gonna go in his closet. You know how you're like, listen.
That's a compliment.
You know what? I'm gonna go in his closet. I'm like, Ron gonna have to, Mr. Big's gonna have to find me because I'm gonna go in his closet. I gotta find some. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Uh, right when you said Prince, my guest here, I know Black Pepper Potts is a
We
big
can talk about it.
Prince fan. 'Cause I saw when she said Prince, your head just dropped. You know.
We ain't got that type of time.
Show
We about
yesterday. We can talk about it.
We ain't got that time to time. She about to get to a whole 2 hour
No,
discussion.
I wouldn't. I would flat out tell anyone to look at Prince since the year 1978 when he came out and really take a look at his career and all the things that he has done. And now look at what happened to him at the end. And now question when he had slave written on his face. Do y'all really think he died and did not have a will? This man went on a whole rampage against the record company, the labels, and said, I am a slave to this. He gave advice and information to other artists to not be a slave to what he found himself in. You want me to sit here and think this man went all these years and all these things he said to other people and he didn't take his own advice? Now, we know people tend to do that, right? But come on.
No, he took care of himself.
I think he had his things handled. Now, I can say maybe they called him on an in-between when paperwork needs to be maybe readjusted. But you're not about to sit here and tell me Prince Rogers Nelson, the artist himself that wrote masterpiece music, didn't have a will. No.
Right.
And I also ain't convinced on the whole drug thing either. Why? Never saw him like that.
Go.
83, I came into this world.
Prince was so fly that he was walking around with a cane and nobody noticed.
Right.
True.
And
I noticed.
Like, I mean, people didn't put it together.
I
Like, oh, he's
noticed
really
because
dealing with some
the
physical
tennis
battles.
It was the tennis shoes for me.
Right.
It was the tennis shoes because since '83, since I've been in this world,
He's
I've
been
seen
in
him.
Hey, boy, Warren Hill. So, Jay, you want to comment on that?
Mm.
Right.
That is.
So, when are we going to see? When are we going to see you back here? I know you got I know you got a lot of stuff. You've been taking a break. I know you got a lot of stuff going on. And first of all, Ashton Bueller should be kissing your foot for straightening up their shit. So, second. Well, since we've been blowing up for the past 2 weeks with the Warrens and all these people, there's another surprise for me. I thank you very much, and I gotta. We'll discuss payment offline later.
I need my.
What? I'm just. You let them know I'll feed them. You let them know I'll feed them. Just like always. All right, thank you.
All right, thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
too.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, so that was my not former co-host, but contributor co-host, the Queen with the Gold, Mike J. Price. The thing is that we have a lot going on, but Maz, I want to ask you a question. With that was going on, you saw the Grammys and the WAP. As a man, some men were offended. What did you think about it?
I mean, I didn't watch that either, but I seen the clips of it. I thought it was dope. I don't be watching that crazy shit like that because I mean, a lot of times I'm not in the loop enough to know that Meg was performing at that event, so I didn't think to watch. I think I was at work too, but like I don't watch a lot of regular, like if it come on regular TV or something like that, I'll go catch it. It's got to be like a movie or a series or something where I can just boom, 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 and just sit down and watch 2 hours, 3 hours at a time. No award show, I'm not gonna watch nothing like that. But I seen clips of it. It looked dope. It looked like anything else, and we, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of stuff is this, and I always say this. The negativity is going to always be the first and loudest in the room.
Mm-hmm.
They going to always be the one, oh, I can't believe this. Why? Like, why? Well, and once again, just like Lil Nas X, they brought the kids into it. My daughter looks up to Meg Thee Stallion.
Wow.
Why the fuck does your daughter look up to Meg? You're a parent. Why your kid don't look up to you?
You, exactly.
What happened to the days when we used to have, like, make the kids read a book about Malcolm X and you know what I'm saying, like all these Frederick Douglass.
Right,
like
Rosa.
why is it media's everything to everybody? My kids look up to Little Nas X. My kids look up to why don't your kid look up to Malcolm X?
Right.
Why don't your kid know why the fuck he's not fucking picking cotton in the field or something? Like, your kids don't know none of that
Why are you
shit.
making a stranger responsible for the
For the
An
development of your
adult.
child.
An adult at that.
And an adult who actually lived through, like we were talking about Prince and all.
Yeah.
Everything he did, like as shocking as he was, we're not gonna trip over this.
Yeah.
Like,
All right. So I got
They had a whole
So,
ordeal
so,
one time.
Exactly.
all right.
Yeah, like
So-
teach your kids stuff like James Brown. He had what, 27 radio stations. He
Right.
owned 27 fucking radio. Like that was the
James
point where they were
Brown,
like,
yeah.
they may not play your music, nigga. I will buy the radio station. You're gonna play
Bought
my
the radio station.
Y'all
Yeah.
don't talk about that. The only thing they talk about.
They
is
talk
that
about
shit.
James Brown being in jail. They don't talk about
Yeah.
James Brown being in a radio station.
They
They
don't talk
will.
about the positive shit.
Right.
Well,
So.
you know what? It depends on when you pass too.
I mean, shit.
You gotta pass sooner. Your legacy.
Right. So. Pro Magna.
The longer you
Pro.
live, the more stuff
I got a
you know.
comment on my Facebook. Pro Maga the Don. He said this, and I quote: "Surround." Let me just check this out. Surround anyone with anything, the odds they'll do it. Surround blacks with drugs, and the black man gave push. You get DMX and Little Nas. What wasn't a choice becomes a choice in regular lifestyle. So neither is really a choice. Do you agree or disagree with
No.
that? Okay.
Because everything.
everything. Well,
Well, not
most
being
things
gay.
are.
Everything is a choice. The options you may not like,
Mhm.
but everything is a choice. We had that conversation. Well, we didn't have that conversation, but that came up with Kanye West before.
That's
Don't wanna
fine.
go here.
Go ahead. Talk about Kanye.
When Kanye West said slavery was a choice,
Mm.
because I caught hell for saying he right. Now, why did I say he right? Because the people that jumped off the boat and they decided death was a choice over slavery. Harriet Tubman decided slavery must be a choice, otherwise she wouldn't have thought to run away and go back and bring
And
other
help
people.
everybody
This
else.
this tells you that slavery was a choice. But the thing with
It was
Kanye
a forced ass choice.
well,
Yeah.
not to whoever jumped off the boat and said, I ain't doing this shit.
Right, yeah.
I'm out of here. I'll just die.
There, you know what? With where they jumped off and died, there was sharks that ate them alive before they hit the water and drowned.
Some people
And they
refuse to
chose
be a
that
slave
over coming
being a
here.
slave.
Right, and
They chose it.
Over being
But-
a slave. I understand.
But what I'm saying is that the sharks still gather to this very day to try to find the bodies
Sure.
of that. So I'm like, that's the craziest shit ever. But the
How
thing
old
about
do sharks get?
sharks
Like
can
400
get,
years old?
like the
100
thing
years
about it
old?
is like
Like a megalodon, maybe. What is that
They
shark
still-
called? Is that
megalodon.
megalodon?
Yeah.
Them
Maybe
old
like
motherfuckers
how
still coming
old?
back like, back in 1776. we'd come
So
out
you
this
saying
one part
that-
of the-
Don't do that. Don't
one
So
part
you
of the
saying
goddamn
being-
ocean,
So what you saying, Black Pepper Potts, is that
nothing but dark meat.
is being gay a choice?
No. And why can I say that? To be honest, we see some of these behaviors in young children.
We do.
And we'll say that. If we can say, look at a child and say they have behaviors as though they've been here before, we say the same thing when we see them as kids and they have, especially little boys, certain little mannerisms.
One of my
So
friends
I'm
was
gonna
gay.
say this
He was
too.
he was in second grade. We knew he was gay.
You know, when we were kids, nobody said, "Okay, go like boys," and we didn't. You just liked what you saw.
Yeah.
So why would
That's
it be
because that's how
different?
kids think.
But why would it be different? Like I like boys, but my friend liked girls.
Yeah.
I
You don't
didn't
have a
choose
choice on
it.
that, yeah.
She didn't choose it.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a choice. But sharks live up to 30 years in the
Oh.
wild.
But yeah, I mean, like I
But they
said, man.
pass information on to the next generation.
Oh,
too.
true.
Yeah.
But you know, I had a friend growing up, and second grade, first grade, we knew he was gay. Like,
Mhm.
all the boys that out here, all right, gym time. We playing basketball. We playing this. He's over here with the girls playing double dutch.
Yeah.
And he was the biggest dude in the class. And we was like, well, okay, he gay. We didn't treat him different or say anything, but
Did y'all, what
You
kind
know,
of,
I knew a 3-year-old. I babysat a 3-year-old, and I was just like, okay, this kid's gay. All right, whatever.
You-
And when he
At
was about
3,
17, he
Yeah.
came out, and his mother was like, "Oh, honey, I knew that when you were 2."
Mhm.
yeah.
Moms will probably know.
Moms
so
will know.
It's not, but I'm saying I don't think it's a choice. I think
I-
some people,
here-
some people
Over
make
here's
you-
what I don't want. Let the child make the decision or for themselves or not push them like everybody. The criticism of Dwayne Wade's son who wants to be is like they're like attacking D Wade D Wade and Gabrielle Union because it's like, well, they're like forcing them. Like, I'm just saying, let children be children because the innocence has already been lost because of all the shit that's been going on around here. Let the children be children. Period.
Yeah,
I think it's
I
sad
think
to attack a child
it's
like that.
sad to attack a child, and it's also sad to attack the parents. Like that's not
supporting.
Cool either,
That's
because
supporting
the
their. That's
parents
what
are
you're supposed to do.
supporting their child.
And we don't understand
The
that.
only reason I have a slightly different view of them is because the parents are the celebrities.
Right.
So you have to be prepared for. I think
You-
they knew.
you
what
got-
was
you-
happening. Yeah, I think they knew.
You
what
got to
they
be
were
prepared for the
getting.
They were
bullshit.
trailblazers.
And he got criticized even for coming out with it.
Right.
I'm like, this is his child. He gets to say what he wants. But I think it was better for him to put the story out himself because somebody was gonna do it for him. But he got criticized just for even saying
Mentioning it.
my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So the next thing I want to get, Mass,
Yo.
Paul Pierce, former Boston Celtics forward, ESPN analyst, got fired from ESPN for putting on IG strippers and all kinds of crazy stuff on an IG, and ESPN to let him go. Do you think that he was fairly fired, Paul Pierce?
As a married man, I think that that's not how he should have went about that. If it was a bachelor party or something, I'd have been like, oh,
This
okay.
answering this question.
I mean, come on. If you married and you got a job, goddamn it, I'm not gonna do no crazy. I'll do some crazy shit, but I'm not gonna do some shit where my job's gonna be like, hey, we need to talk to you.
Oh, okay. You saying for job sake, not wife sake.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Like the job sake thing is one thing, but because his wife may approve of it, they may be
You never know.
separated,
Okay, now
living
it's
in different
Swing.
houses. You
It'd
don't
be-
know their lifestyle.
It'd be
but-
like everybody thought that Jada and Will is
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, like, yeah, you should be fired for doing something. It was weird. First off, he was high. I don't even get high all like that. I'm like, this nigga's high. And he got some hoes.
That's a lie.
What?
You don't think he was high?
I'm talking about you. You don't
What are
get
you
high.
talking
Oh. Hey.
Look, you didn't even know that we were talking about you. Look at her. That's how
Man, because they gave me some wings.
Right, can we shout her out?
Yes.
Shout out to
We brought-
Couture, Tasha
Yeah.
Couture, the singer.
she came
Couture's Kitchen came through in the clutch today.
Tastiest.
And the wings is tasty. Everybody loves them. Thank you very
Well, I
much.
had the salad now because I don't eat meat.
Right,
Salad,
she had-
salad was good.
And you had
Salad
the
was
fries.
good. And the French fries, right? I had the salad and the French fries. I don't know what you did with them devil eggs, or horrible eggs. It was a horrible egg, and it tasted really.
Okay. So
So
what's her
thank you,
name?
Couture.
They were
Couture,
That's what she
Tasha.
They might have
Couture's Kitchen.
Couture.
keep doing that.
Yeah,
Thank
she's
you
actually
so
been
much
a-
for today.
Yeah, she's been a guest on here when I had my guest co-host was Kat Danielle, the singer. So
Don't she rap?
Oh, okay.
who? Yeah, Couture.
Yeah.
She sings.
She sings?
She sings.
I thought she rapped.
She says some poetry, but she mostly sings.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, everybody like R&B and hip hop, they put in the same sentence anyhow, so it is what it is.
Yeah, I had a jazz album, a jazz mixtape that was coming out. It got postponed because of the pandemic.
No.
Yeah.
Did it
Yeah.
get postponed because you actually don't know how to play instruments?
Do I have to do jazz?
This is true.
Yeah,
What?
it would help.
No, all you need is Fruity Loops now. What are you talking about? All you need is a standalone and go about your business.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just here to play
Thank you very
my
much.
jazz
What the-
mixtape. Y'all hating.
What the fuck
Y'all
is he
hate.
Oh,
talking
we didn't
about?
hear it. I heard something, but I didn't hear
It
it.
said it was what the fuck is he talking about? Pretty
With
much.
laughter.
Yeah.
For jazz, I know it sounds messed up. I'm sorry. He won't even look my way. But, yeah, you get you some Fruity Loops. Oh, now you heard me. Okay.
Thank you, Ricky.
I
Thank
gotta
you,
give
Ricky.
him that one. I
Thank
mean,
you, Ricky. My
you
jazz
surprised the
mixtape.
little samples you drop in there. Nobody
Hey,
will know.
listen.
That means I can put out a whole ass rap album with just saying, with sounding like a sympathizer.
Have you ever heard- What's that
Yeah.
dude? What's the dude? Not Pop Smoke, but the other dude. Fabio.
Little Yachty.
No,
Yeah.
Fabio something.
Right.
His whole album is pretty much a fucking ad lib.
Right.
It's just got that drill beat to it. So he's
All
not
right.
really saying shit.
We about to go to break right now. When we come back, we're going to talk about the music. Right now, we're listening to Victoria Monet, Friend You Can Keep, F-U-C-K. So Maz would love this song.
Hey, can you play something from my jazz mixtape as well?
Okay.
No.
So the reason I laugh so hard is because you're saying I don't get high like that. I'm like,
I said I don't get high all like that.
right, and I'm
Talking
looking,
about your
right, and
bag.
you got a bag, you got a canister,